Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I'm coming to you live today from my couch because that's my mood. Y'all let me know when you hop on. I know a lot of you are at work. Some of you are at home. And you have your coffee? I got my coffee this morning. Happy Friday, guys. My name is Tracy Bellion. Today is day 40 for me on my autoimmune protocol, clean eating. Trevor is on. Good morning, Trevor. I don't know if that's Trevor or Haley. Trevor, I thought you were at the ranch. I thought you were at the ranch this morning. Y'all say hi when you hop on. Hi from the ranch. You are at the ranch. Good morning, Laura. Laura, I wish you could show your face, you guys. Laura has been a platinum blonde for like 20 years. And yesterday I saw on Facebook that she went red, like red. It's kind of like a brick red. It's actually really, really nice on her. It looks good. She said she wore that years ago and I barely remember that, but it looked really good. Good morning, Becky. Anyway, you guys. Oh, Blake says hi too. Is Blake watching too? Guys, Trevor is my son-in-law and Blake is my son, and they are at Trevor's family's ranch for the weekend. And for some reason, they want to join us on Fancy Food Friday. Trevor's not doing smoothies and juices and clean eating at all, but Blake is trying. Blake's trying. Right, Blake? Even though he cheated and had a pint of ice cream this week. Anyway, good morning, you guys. I have a small agenda today. It's a little bit of a laid back session today with you guys, and y'all are a little high. I'm going to bring you down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay, so if you've seen my post, first of all, let me tell you, the information's on the website. Yay! We got the information on the website now. So it's a little rough. Emily is my virtual assistant, and she has kind of thrown that on there for me because my goal was just to get it up by this week. So Laura is telling me TELF, Tessa Dalton, you'll like the series. Is that right, TELF? I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I will look it up though. So y'all remember last week we were talking about, I had this aha moment that why don't I put all of this information on my website so people don't, gotcha. So people don't have to scroll through these 45-minute, hour-long videos to look for information and things that I'm sharing with y'all. So Emily, I wrote like a welcome letter and a description, and we put it on my Tracy's Fancy website. So if someone will go to my website, tracysfancy.com, and it's /Fancy Food Friday. tracysfancy.com /Fancy Food Friday. If you'll copy that link and put it in the comments, that'd be great. And when the video's over, I will do that. And then I'm also going to share that on Facebook today to let people know that we've got it on there. It's a little rough looking, but at least it's all there for you. It's got anything that we've discussed so far is on there. It's got links to other really informative websites about autoimmune protocols, diet. It's got links to recipes and products that we're using, and every single video that we've done so far together, you guys, that we've spent together is on there. If there's, that way you don't have to go to Facebook and go to my videos and look through them all. You can actually just go straight to the website. And I also think it's really good for those of you that are at work and trying to do this at work, and you're talking to people about it at work. You can just send them to my website and they can get information from it there, so that you've got a support system at work with you. So, and you can share it with anyone. You guys are all hopping on. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm talking. I'm not saying good morning, but I see you coming on. Thank you. Thanks guys for being here. Good morning, Lori. Lori, I hope you're doing well. You're kicking butt, girl. You're kicking butt. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie Kuhn. Are you home? You made it home? Congratulations. Stephanie just got back from the Fusion. Where were you, Stephanie? Where was it? It wasn't in Canada. Was it in Canada? I can't remember where it was. Stephanie was at a Fusion mineral paint conference, and she won an award for, I don't know, it was something like most impressive social media influencer or something like that. Toronto, it was in Canada. So congrats, girl. I'm not surprised. Your photography skills and your painting skills and your social media skills are on point, girl. Look, you're looking good. I'm very happy for you. So meanwhile, we're just here, you know, surviving and trying to eat salads. So let's talk salads this morning, okay? Who saw the video, the viral video that I shared about salads? Lori, did you see it? Did you see the salad video? If you did not, go onto my Facebook and look for the salad video that I shared. It is hilarious. For anyone that is doing this or have tried to do this in the past, I'll tell you where I got it from. My friend Paula actually didn't share it with me on Facebook. She texted it to me and said, this is for you. And I watched it and just about died. And I shared it. And I'm gonna have an honest moment with you guys. You know, we've talked about how easy this was to make this transition into this clean eating, whole food way of life. And it actually has been really, really easy for me. And from what I'm hearing from a lot of you guys, everybody's doing really, really well. And I'm so proud of you. But let's be honest. I completely related with the salad thing. The only thing the Kardashians eat is salad. Well, I look like them. Yes, Stephanie, you will. Girl, it's crazy. I don't know if you've watched any of these videos, Stephanie, but I mean, this wasn't, you know, it's a health thing for me. It wasn't a weight loss thing, but I had already lost 40 pounds and then I started this and I've lost another 20. I don't look like a Kardashian, but my body's completely changed. My skin, my body. I'm still dealing with health issues, obviously, so I've kind of got some negatives on my side, but I mean, I'm boosting with as much positive as I possibly can. And I am eating meat. I'm eating some meat too. But anyway, so the salad video, I'm going to tell you guys, week 2, what am I on? I'm on day 40. So, you know, I'm already 6 weeks in. And I love salad too, Stephanie, but Haley, good morning, sweetheart. Okay, let me show you my bowl. Okay, let me show you. Since we're talking salad, I'm sitting on the couch with my bowl. This is my bowl. This is my salad bowl. And I eat 2 of these every single day, okay? Every single day. So I call it, I gotta pull up to my trough. That's what I call it. I gotta pull up to the trough. Y'all don't mind me. If it's not pretty, things hang out of my mouth. I sit on this couch. I hold it like this. I'm not kidding, y'all. I'm not kidding. I hold it like this. And I eat it like that. And it takes like 45 minutes. So, you know, I know if you're at work that you don't have time to do that. But, you know, this is the way I get all my fiber in, guys. Twice a day, I do this big, giant bowl. So when I was about 2 weeks into this, oh, Cindy, I'm so glad you caught me live today. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. We get to speak today instead of just messaging. So about 2 weeks in, I was sitting in this house alone. Everybody's gone, and I'm eating this salad. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to throw up. I'm seriously going to throw up. I just don't know if I can stomach another bite of the salad. So I was like talking to myself, come on, girl, you can do it. You can do it. It's so good, you know, and I do. I love everything in it. It was just because it had been such a huge change and so much bulk, and my body just hadn't adjusted yet. It's not that hard anymore. It's easy now. I totally do it. I mean, right, Haley? Haley watches me eat one of these every single day. I enjoy it, and you don't talk to me. Don't talk to me while I'm eating the salad. There's lots of big crunchy things in here, and I'm enjoying them, and we're not going to talk. So I made Haley one. Haley's on right now, right, Haley? Haley ate one this week. I made her a big bowl like this, and she was like, Haley's 5'1", okay? She's a little bit of nothing. And she's like, Mom, are you kidding me? I can't eat that bowl. She's doing this at home. Well, obviously her salads aren't big enough. I'm like, girl, you got to up your salad intake. You're not eating enough. You got to eat more than that. You have to take in more. And she's like, I can't eat the salad. You're crazy. So she sat over there on the other side of the den in a recliner, and she sat down all, you know, cross-legged with her bowl. She got like halfway through it. She's like, I can't. She packed it for lunch. She took it to her lunch to work the next day. She couldn't finish it. But anyway, so when I watched that really hilarious viral video, I have to be honest with you guys. Nene, hi Nene. Nene's back from Houston. Carmen, good morning. So yeah, I really related to that girl. Remember when she lined up the berries and the things? She's like pecking like an ostrich. She was like, "You got this. You got this. You got this." So funny. So you gotta watch it. So anyway, let's talk about salads real quick. I want to just show you guys. The majority of my salads I use, that salad is bigger than Haley. I know, Carrie. I know. She's tiny. The majority of my salads are spinach leaves, and I do use some baby kale in there also. So first I put a big, huge heaping bowl of spinach leaves in that bowl. A big heaping handful of spinach leaves. And then I got to kind of spice it up because spinach, you know, you put all that stuff on it, and I need crunch. I need lots of crunch. So what I've been doing is mixing in these chopped salads. This one, oh, I thought I'd turn that around. Sorry guys, I thought I'd turn it around. This is Taylor Farms. I get this at H-E-B. It's organic. Remember, I buy all organic. So this is Taylor Farms. This one is they're all a little bit different. Toasted sesame chopped salad. Okay, I realize that I'm paying for convenience, you guys, and I realize that there is a package inside here that I don't use. There is a package of dressings, croutons, what else is in there? Seeds. I can't have that stuff yet because I haven't gone into the autoimmune re-entry phase where I could enter nuts and soy and things like that. So I'm only using this finely chopped cabbage and carrots and things that are in here because it adds spice to my life, you guys. It kind of spices up my Yes, Cindy, please tell me if I start turning green. I swear I'm turning orange. It's not my liver. My liver numbers are perfect, you guys. It's I think I'm eating too many sweet potatoes and carrots. Someone said, oh, my nutritionist told me I was glowing, and I don't think she meant like shiny. I think she meant like my skin color's funny. I'm not sure. So anyway, I put these in my salad to spice it up. So that one's from H-E-B. This is another one. This one's from Costco, guys. It's huge. It's by Josie's. Sorry, it's backwards. Thought I fixed that. This one's the Mediterranean one. It's got all the weed looking stuff in it. Looks like weeds. What do you call that? Mediterranean crunch chopped salad. It's got romaine, broccoli, carrot, red cabbage, cauliflower, chicory, and then it has a package of stuff in it that I also get rid of. I don't throw that package away. I know, Stephanie, I'm going to talk Costco again. We talk it every week. I love Costco. I give the little insert package to my daughter. I save them all week, and when she comes, I send them home with her because she's not, she doesn't have autoimmune, and she's not doing like where she takes everything out of her diet. So she's using the seeds and the dressings and stuff on her salads. So, so that's that. I wanted to show y'all that. Yes, what I have found this week for sure is when I buy bulk, there's no way to beat Costco's organic section. Their organic section is amazing, but it's a lot of food, y'all. So I am consuming a lot, way more than probably most of you that are trying this are. If you're eating smaller, I still feel like Sprouts has the best organic section. If you are the one who is just fixing food just for yourself, and I know a lot of you are, a lot of people are messaging me, you're on this journey all by yourself, you live alone, and yes, Stephanie, you got to eat this stuff pretty quick or it does go bad, but mine lasts a week. One of the tips I gave is when you store your stuff in your BPA-free plastic containers in your refrigerator, when you transfer them out of the bags, or if you keep them in the bags, stick a paper towel in there. Just stick a dry paper towel in there, change it out about midweek. It really helps. It helps the greens stay nice and fresh. I buy this huge bag of red, delicious organic apples. It's enormous. It's like a 20-pound bag of apples. I buy those. Those last all week. I put a whole apple in every single salad, a chunky chopped up apple in the salad. And then I've got apples that my granddaughter Harlow eats and Zadie eats them. It encourages them to eat the apples too. So Teresa just hopped on. Teresa, I saw your comment and that you watched my video, my video this morning on my website. Thank you for watching. Mason jars help it stay fresh, Jill. Thank you. Thanks for that. Actually, I have a mason jar sitting here. So we're gonna move on from salads. Y'all keep commenting if you want. Did anyone put my link up? Haley, if you're on, or Stephanie, if you're on still, would y'all go to tracysfancy.com backsplash. I've got furniture on the brain. Fancy Food Friday. tracysfancy.com /Fancy Food Friday, and throw that up in my comments because I'm just getting things on my website. I promise it'll look prettier soon. That section will look prettier. Currently hooked on tuna and mine, 70 calories packed in water. Yeah, that sounds really good. Morning, Miss Tracy. Been a while. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, honey. Thank you for joining us this morning. Okay, so guess what we made this week? It was a success. Do y'all remember we made the first batch of bone broth? We're going to go from salads to bone broth. Bone broth I am doing every single day in addition to my one lean serving of protein. I'm doing bone broth in addition to that. So 1 cup of bone broth that I'm drinking. Give me a comment. Anyone else? Hands up, heart. Anyone doing bone broth yet? Has anyone ordered bone broth from Amazon like we talked about? Has anyone made bone broth? Thank you, Nancy, for putting that up there. I have a dear friend that I've been friends with for about 25 years, and her mother, my friend's mother, and I don't know how old her mom is, honestly, but she has started reaching out to me, and we've never been friends, just Becky and I have been friends. But her mama, her sweet mama, and I have never been friends. I mean, we know each other, but I am just so touched that Becky shared this with her. She's been following my furniture journey for a while, and she's hopped on board, and she made bone broth a couple of days ago, and I'm dying to hear how it was. And Carrie, you buy it from a local health mart. Will you tell me where? Will you tell me where you get it, Carrie? I would love to know. I know you're all into this health stuff. Please share info with me. So we didn't do too great on our first batch. It tasted good, but we didn't follow directions, so we didn't cook it for 72 hours. So we cooked this one for 72 hours, and we got, here it is. My price tags are, I swear I watched these. Here it is. We did it, 72 hours. This time, it wasn't just neck bones. I don't remember what he got, but he did get organic beef bones. We cooked it for 72 hours in a huge stock pot on the stove. I will admit that the last 24 hours, I didn't like the smell in the house. It smelled a little over meaty to me in the house, but it's so good, y'all. It's really, really good. Good morning, Tina. Yes, Nancy, I'm going to talk about that. That's on my list to talk about, a bone broth powder. So anyway, we did make it. As long as, I say we, y'all know I'm lying. It was Matt, all Matt, only Matt. As long as Matt is willing to make this bone broth for me weekly, you know, if he's nurturing me, and that is so precious, and if he's willing to do that, I am all about it. Haley will not touch it. I don't know why. I don't know what her deal is, but she won't try it. She needs to. Right, Carrie? Tell Haley she needs to. It's so good. So he made this for me. As long as he's willing to do that, I'm going to do this. But I do think I'm going to try this bone broth powder. Carrie, have you tried any bone broth powder with collagen? The collagen bone broth powder? I have someone who is following along, and she's been doing this she has Epstein-Barr virus for about 8 years. She's doing really well, and she is kind of private, and I am respecting that completely, but she shares with me, and I can share with you guys. So, yeah, Carrie, I haven't gotten an Instapot yet. I need to get an Instapot. I have people who are on here, I've mentioned it, and they've gotten Instapots, and I haven't gotten an Instapot yet. I need to get one. Anyway, she does this. The reason I'm interested in this bone broth powder is she puts a scoop of it in her morning coffee. She swears it does not, okay, you do collagen protein, but not bone broth powder. Hers is I guess it's a mix maybe of the two is the way she described it. So I'm going to order it. She gets it. I think she sent me the link for it. She doesn't sell it or anything. She just sent me the link. I'm going to get it. I'm going to put a scoop in my coffee. She swore it does not change the flavor of her coffee, and you don't even know it's in there. So if I can get benefits of bone broth, protein, and collagen in my morning coffee that I have every day, I'm going to do that. Carrie's saying she puts it in coffee. Carrie's local here. Carrie's a friend of mine, and she's here in San Antonio. Let me tell you who Carrie is. Carrie is my very first local San Antonio furniture paint client that I had probably, how old is Sloan now? 8 years ago? How old is Sloan, Carrie? It's when she was pregnant with her second daughter. And I had been painting furniture for, I don't know, probably a year and just throwing it on Etsy. And I was selling nationwide across the country and shipping all over. But no one, okay, 6.5. It feels like 10. 6.5. So yeah, she's 6.5. So it was probably 7 years ago, right? When we did her dresser. And no one local was buying. I'm like, what the heck? Why do I have to ship to California and New Jersey? Anyway, Carrie, finally, I guess she found me on Etsy and ordered and introduced me to Katie Mamari. And anyway, it just went like crazy like that. I know it feels like 10 to you. Okay, so let's get back to food. So we've talked salads. We've talked bone broth. Let me tell you about something I made. I did make something new. I'm not real big in the kitchen, you guys. I can work my smoothie maker and I can make a bad salad, but I'm not real big on cooking. But I made the cauliflower stuff, the riced cauliflower stuff. Emailing Food Network, you have to have your own show. Carmen, you are so funny. Because did I say bad? I wanted to say bad. Bad. Thanks, Carmen. You're hilarious. Okay, so I made this, you guys. I know y'all already know this because this is all over. Organic cauliflower rice. This is the bag. It's backwards again. Everybody's throwing some hearts. Are y'all throwing hearts because y'all like this or because you want me to have a TV show? I don't need a TV show. I just like hanging out here with y'all, okay? So I made this because I wanted something warm for breakfast. So I ate this for breakfast, y'all, and it was really good. So let me tell you what I made. It'll be on the website. It was coconut cauliflower rice. Coconut cauliflower rice. It was so good and so easy. It had, let me tell you real quick, coconut oil. I just melted it in the skillet. I sauteed this for about 10 minutes. Just stirred it around in the coconut oil for about 10 minutes. And then, the angels sing. This stuff is so good. It's backwards. Evaporated coconut milk is the bomb. Now, I've never bought this before in my life. Julie is on there. Julie's on. Julie, I know you're a huge cook. I know you've probably cooked with this 500 times in your life. They have broccoli rice at Trader Joe's. Really, I love broccoli. Okay, I'll try that. The recipe called for the full fat coconut milk, and this is evaporated coconut milk. So I think I didn't get the right thing, but this was still so good. But I also, when I was at the store, really, Julie? Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so good. So when you go to the website, I will put this recipe on there, but it's also, when you go to my website, there is a link to that Corinne set up a Pinterest page for me. Look for my Pinterest page. I think it says my nutritionist even is building a Pinterest page for me. And you click on that and it'll take you to a ton of recipes that she's sharing. And I think this recipe is on there. It might be coconut lime cauliflower rice. I think that might be what it's called, coconut lime cauliflower rice. Okay, Robin, if I tell you it's sweet, are you not gonna like it? Because it's sweet, kind of sweet, not too sweet, but I needed sweet. I needed like sweet oatmeal. I'm missing oatmeal. I can't have oatmeal right now. So I'm missing that in the morning. And so I did this to try to offset that and I loved it. Remember, my diet's super strict and you guys don't have to be this strict if y'all aren't doing the autoimmune protocol. But it's so good. So I also bought a can of coconut cream. It was organic coconut cream. So I did half and half, and the cream was much thicker than this. So anyway, you saute the rice, and then you add this, you add some squeezed lime, you simmer it for, I don't know, it was like 10 minutes or something like that, and then you chop up cilantro really finely. And Julie, your blood pressure's down already from 1 week. Julie, you're 1 week in. Are you right? Are you serious? That is, I told you. They were wanting to put you on meds, right? I'm telling you, girl, stick with it. My labs, every week, my labs are so pretty. It's amazing. My blood work is so pretty. It's amazing. Speaking of blood work, you guys, let's talk about my illness real quick. For those of you that don't know, I was diagnosed with autoimmune hepatitis back in October. You can go on the website, read the background. I'm not going to go into all of that right now, but I am going to tell you, Julie's in 2 weeks. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you, honey. So happy. So anyway, every week I get blood work because we're following my liver enzymes and I'm on high doses of steroids. So they upped my steroids this week. They upped the good steroid that they want to eventually get me on for life and then bring down the prednisone. But right now I'm on like high prednisone and a higher dose of the good steroid because my body was ready to tackle that. But it's been, my body hasn't adjusted. I think today's 7 days and I need it to adjust. Barbara, someone put the website up already in the comments, but it's tracysfancy.com/Fancy Food Friday. And I will share that on Facebook when this is over, okay? And it'll take you to the website. And Barbara, I've got it up there. It's all written out for you because I know that you've been waiting for that. I'm glad to see you on here this morning. Doesn't what tax my liver? The steroids? Yeah, but there's no other treatment. There's only one treatment for autoimmune hepatitis, and it's steroids. So it's the lesser of two evils. Either you don't treat it and you let your autoimmune disease take over and kill your liver, or you treat it with steroids, which is also not good for you. Thank you, Nancy, for putting that link up there for Barbara. Teresa, yes, Teresa, please. I will comment back with you, Teresa, more. Please jump on board with us, okay? Please jump on board. I will feed you with as much information as I possibly can. So let me tell you about these symptoms of the higher dose this week. I'm trembling nonstop. My body's trembling on the inside. My tongue's trembling. My lips are trembling. When I had my smoothie straw on this week, y'all, I'm not doing this for pity. I'm just letting y'all know. So for those of you that hear of someone who's on high doses of steroids, so that you know, my straw is going like this in my mouth. Like when I'm holding things, I'm like, whoa, like it just makes you, what it does is it throws your body into your fight or flight, and you stay there. And it's in your around the clock. You're in fight or flight. So I'm constantly having to like meditate. All day long, I'm having to tell myself, you're okay, it's okay. I mean, it makes me want to just, these covers, it makes me just want to crawl in the bed and like cover up, but I can't. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push forward. The good steroid for me is azathioprine, I think is how they say it, azathioprine. Yes, it's like a constant state of panic or anxiety. It's like when you sit in a chair and you lean back on the back two legs and you realize that, and you're kind of like kick back, and then you realize the chair is going to fall, and you like, you do like that, you stay like that. So yeah, it's not going to stay like this forever. They're trying to get the steroid that's easier on my body, the azathioprine, or I think it's also called Imuron. They're trying to build that one up. And if my body tolerates that, then they'll lower the prednisone. But right now I have to be on like super high, and that just happened this week. So Robin, that's a good long comment and with some good information, and I'm going to read that, and thank you for putting that up there. I hope you guys go back and read the comments. I always do. Last Friday we hit the road, and I didn't get to read them again until the weekend. But I always go back on and read the comments. And today I have time afterwards, so I'll be doing that. Michelle is asking about my adrenals. No, Michelle, I have not talked to him about that. There's so much to, I have not met with, I need like an integrative doc too, I think probably. I've got my medical doc and I love him, and he's open to anything. And then I've obviously got my nutritionist, Corinne, who I'm working with, but I probably need to be meeting with some sort of integrative support who got a lot of holistic background too. And I need to add that to my list for sure. Okay, so let's see. We were talking about, you know what? Also, guys, I was sick this week. Y'all know that I drove my mom halfway to Houston. I had her last week. I was in a couple doctor's offices. I picked up some bugs. And my mother did make it to Houston, you guys, to see her brother. He passed away that evening a week ago. Friday, a week ago. He passed away, I think, about 8 or 8:30 in the evening. She made it. We got her there. She was able to spend some time at the bedside with him and share some things with him and she said she got to say everything she wanted to say. His whole family was there. He had a huge family friend support system. The funeral was amazing. He was a retired firefighter. If you've ever been to one of those funerals, I'm sure you know what that was like. I did not get to go. I was sick and I just could not make it. I'm still recovering. I was able to avoid being on antibiotics. Thank you, Jesus, for that. I did not want to do another round of antibiotics. Ashley, I didn't know you were still on, honey. Yes, that's Ashley's daddy. You guys, Ashley lost her precious daddy. She is just best friends with her parents, and that was he's her prince. He's her king. 755. Such a good man. Ashley, I have to tell you that when we were looking through pictures of him, Matt and I were sitting at the table, and I was going through pictures. Matt had only met your dad twice and remembered him, of course. Who wouldn't remember Uncle Jeff when you see him and meet him? He's just gorgeous and handsome and just beamed of life and light. But he said, honey, I look very, very much like my mom, but I don't have her nose. My nose is bigger than my mom's nose. Haley has my mom's nose. He goes, honey, I wasn't sure that your nose came from your mom's side of the family. I don't know my biological dad. I've seen photos, but I don't know him. He said, I wasn't sure if it came, I thought it might come from the other side of the family, but Ashley, when he saw your daddy's pictures, he was like, y'all have this exact same nose. What do you think, Ash? You think? What you think? I think so. I've carried this nose around my whole life. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah. So hard. So young, you guys. He was so young and it happened so fast. Oh, gosh. All right. Let's see. Oh, so what I was going to tell you about being sick, y'all, I was so tired. I wanted to sleep a lot. I slept a lot. You see it? Yeah. Anyway, I slept a lot more this week than I normally do, and I'm thankful that I can do that. But because of that, I didn't really have the energy to pull up to my trough a few days this week, twice. So I only would eat one salad a day. And you know how I compensated to get my yes, he's 68. Only 68. You know, Ashley, I lost my mom at that same age, and I just... Oh, don't be confused, y'all. Biological mom, adoptive mom. I told y'all I was adopted. So I lost my adoptive mom at 68. It's been 9 years, I guess. It does get easier, Ashley, but, and I know I'm not giving you advice. I'm not doing that. I hated that. I did not like that. But it does get easier. But I still cry. I'll just get a feeling and I'll just start crying. I just miss her so much. And she was just too young. I was like, I'm not ready, God. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But, you know, he gets you through it. He gets you through it. Somehow. Let's see. Oh, I know what I want to say, Ashley. He gave you everything you need, girl. That man gave you everything you need. And so did my mama. She loaded me up with the best foundation. And he did too. Your mom and your dad, my gosh. What a blessing. And it's obvious in you. In the way you are with your kids. I love seeing you and your kids on Facebook. So anyway, how I compensated for not eating as much salads was smoothies. I just made my smoothies. Easy peasy. Throw them in. So what I want to talk to you guys about your smoothies is make sure that you're offsetting your smoothies with enough vegetables. Do not overdo it on the fruits, y'all. I try to keep my fruits down to about 5 to 6 servings of fruits a day, which is more than you will be able to eat if you're diabetic. And I need to talk to you guys about being... If you are diabetic, I can't advise you. I had some people asking questions last week, and I talked to Corinne, and I knew it was too big of I knew it was too broad. Diabetes is just too individualized. It depends way too much on your A1C levels. Everybody's different. There's type 1, there's type 2. There's people who are completely insulin resistant. There's people who there's pancreas are still making insulin. If you are diabetic and you want to follow along with us, you guys, I really, really, really cannot encourage you enough to find a registered dietitian who will work with you directly. If there are diabetics out there that need to count, they're so strict you have to count every single carb, and that means every single fruit. So you can't take as much, you can't use as much as with the juices and with the smoothies. So I need you to be really careful about that. If you can find a registered dietitian, just do one consult with them. One consult, Okay. And Corinne is not a registered dietitian yet. She is about to enter her internship for that in May. She is a nutritionist though. And she does have, she's on my website and she will consult with you, or she at least could refer you to a registered dietitian. It's worth that one-time investment to let them work with you and set up, just even if they set up a 1-day eating plan, and then you can kind of play with it a little bit. Okay. So yes, always put a huge load of spinach and kale or some vegetables in your smoothie to offset the juices that you're putting in there. And then in addition to that, sometimes I drink my bone broth right at the same time that I drink my smoothie. I drink one and then the other. So that protein helps with it too. Okay. All right. So let's see what else. We talked about Costco. I did tell y'all that, bye Lori. No, not at all. You can leave secretly and I wouldn't know, honey, unless you stop commenting. But yes, have a good day at work. Have a very good day at work. Teresa, I'm trying, girl. I am not an expert. I'm just, you know what? I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know anything about this. And if I'm going to learn about this disease process, and if I'm going to learn about this diet, I'm going to just throw myself out there. Let's do it together. I mean, I wasn't really going to do that. You guys were asking for it. You guys were like, help, help, help. So I'm like, wow, let's all just do this together. So, but that's what we're doing. And it's getting better every week. It's getting better and better. I told y'all that I would talk about the masticating and the centrifugal juicers. What I figured out is that, Barbara, I'll send it to you directly, Barbara. I'll send it to you directly. They've posted it in the comments already, but I'll send it to you directly, okay, honey? I'll do that. Masticating juicers evidently they get more of the juice out of the vegetable and the fruit. And it also does not use heat. Evidently, mine is a centrifugal. Evidently, the centrifugal juicer, when it spins, it causes like heat. And they are saying that sometimes that breaks down some of the enzymes and the nutritional value of what you're going to get out of your juice. So I am reaping massive benefits from my juice. So I am okay with it. I'm not going to go replace my juicer until it crashes and burns. My juicer is working great. But if you are going to invest in one and you are really wanting to get absolutely all of the benefit that you can, I will say that I would recommend a masticating juicer. However, it is a huge price difference. Huge price difference. No, Cindy, has anyone on here? Cindy's asking if anyone has tried any of the green juice powders in place of juicing. If someone has, post links. I don't think anyone's posted any in any of the videos yet, but I'm seeing a lot about that. So if there's anyone who wants convenience, they do make these green juice powders that you can add, that you can mix into things. If you want convenience, if you also want, you don't have it's not in your budget right now to get a juicer. Maybe that would be an option for you too. So anyway, masticating juicers are more expensive, guys. They just are. You can get a centrifugal juicer for less to get started at least. So that is all I got from the research on that. So let's see. Bone broth was one thing we already talked about that. And then I think that's it. And then also, Julie is saying, I don't know how you said that, Breville or Breville or Huron, and yes, I've had the powders. Tell us what you think about the powders. Tell us what powders you had. That would be awesome. 2 good brands of the juicers. So I received some messages this week. One of them was from someone that did a juice for the first time. They juiced at home, went to work, and thought they were freaking out. They were freaking out. They messaged me and said, holy cow, I juiced today. It's my first time, and I know that you've talked about on your videos that you felt it like electricity inside your body, and like you were clear and the synapses were firing, and you were almost having trouble keeping up with your thoughts, and you were in a great mood. And yes, that is how you feel. Now, I'm not feeling that quite so much now when I drink my juices in the mornings, because I think I think I've adjusted, and my cells are like more like chilled and kicked back and like, oh yeah, she feeds us this every day. We don't have to have a party every time we get it because we're used to it. Barbara, yes, I'm committing to a lifetime of this. Not this strict. I'm hoping to go into the reentry phase where I can at least get myself some nuts and maybe some oats every once in a while, but not this strict, but yes, for life. So for sure, right here, putting it out there, it is. I just feel too good. And my autoimmune disease is not, they're saying it's not going to go away, that it's something I'll deal with forever. So I need my liver to be cured. I would love for my liver to be cured and fixed, but the autoimmune, I own that now forever. So yes. Have you felt so clear, Julie? Like just super clear, you guys. Nini, I love you too. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Nini's my biological mom. Thank you for giving birth to me and giving me this brain and this body and even my autoimmune disease. I love you and thank you for it all. Yes. So do they ever really go away? They say no, but you can put them into remission, and that's my goal. That's my goal. Ask about vitamin C infusions. I will, Elaine. Thank you. I will add that to my notes. I will take notes. So anyway, I was so tickled because, yeah, the first week that you juice, I promise you guys, you're going to feel it. You're going to think it feels like a drug. It feels like a drug. I think that means you're that hungry for it, that your cells are that starving for it. Now, like I said, I'm 50 days in, my cells are a little kicked back now, and they're feeling a little cocky, I think. They're feeling confident. That's the word. They're feeling confident. But if you've not done this, and yours are going to have a party, never a Jack and Coke. No more Jack and Coke. Just green juices and smoothies and a cup of coffee a day and bone broth. I just spilled coffee down my shirt. Okay, so that was one comment. Another one was someone messaged me yesterday. I didn't write down who it was, but they sent a message. Either they sent a message or a comment. I don't know, but they did my Brussels sprouts. Has anyone smashed the Brussels sprouts yet? And blanched them, smashed them, and bake them in the oven? Well, she did them, and she said she couldn't stop eating them. She's like, oh my gosh, I did the smashed Brussels sprouts, and they were so good. I can't stop eating them. I love them. I made them again this week, and I put them in my salads too, and I eat them plain. And I just make one big batch and eat off of them all week. They're really, really good. And then I had someone also ask, again, what to do with the pulp from juicing. Julie, no cussing. No cussing, Julie. But yeah, that. My pulp, I'm still feeding to the deer. So we have deer right out here. They jump my fence and they're in our backyard every single morning. So I feed them to the deer. I have a little pile over there and it's gone. Like I put it out there and they eat it. It's gone. But I did read someone uses their juice pulp. They put it in their smoothies. They just add it to their smoothies for more fiber. I thought that was a great idea. Just put it in a zippy bag and then put it in your smoothie. Or they say that you can add it to some baked goods. Use it for baking for your autoimmune or your paleo baked goods, which I'm going to cook today. I put it on the website. It's a recipe for it's a carrot breakfast. It's like these little balls. I'm going to make those. And I was thinking that things like that, like your zucchini breads and things like that, you can use the pulp in those. Compost, yes. Yes, for sure, compost. I don't compost and I don't have a garden, but I know that a lot of people use it for that. But I was trying to think of things I could use it for. But I'm using it for the deer right now. I kind of like feeding the deer. I wonder if you could simmer that fiber. Yes, Ellen. Yes. People said just throw it in your soups. Just throw it in your soups. That's what they're doing. So, sorry y'all, I'm still really congested. So that was that. I have a question for y'all. Can y'all help me out with this? So I've been using, I know I'm trying to go natural on the products, and my Laura, who was on a minute ago. Oh, How weird. Laura just commented. How weird. That's so weird when it happens like that. We don't have deer, we have rats. Laura said she can't compost. She lives in Baltimore. She doesn't have deer. She has rats. That's so funny, Laura. Put it in your smoothies, Laura, or make vegetable broth with it. Put it in your soup. Okay, Laura, I have a question for you and anyone else out there. Laura has been waiting on, there was a shipment issue. Laura is going to make me some samples of some of her products. I know we talked about that already this week. She, remember, she's my stepsister. I had no idea, she owns a jewelry store, a jewelry company in Baltimore. Had no idea that she made skincare products. No idea. So she is going to make me some sample skincare products and send them to me. And we may do that. That might be something that we might do, and I can do with all of you guys and share them with y'all. So I know I can make them myself, but I'm not feeling that that's something I would do. And she's willing to do it, and I'm all about it. So we had some shipping issues and some damaged stuff. She had to send some stuff back. So I have a question. I've been using coconut oil. I went ahead and got rid of all my Smell Good lotions, everything. I've just been putting coconut oil on my body, and it feels great and amazing on my chest, my arms, my shoulders. But I've been putting on my face, and I'm reading all over that people are saying don't use coconut oil on your face. Comments? Hello? I have so many friends that do that. Okay, you see that? You see that, Laura? Julie is saying how you can use the juice pulp from the fiber, the juice pulp in soaps. Laura, her husband makes soaps, like weekly. So yeah, I have so many friends that use it on their face, and people are saying that it's what is the word, guys? Non-comedogenic? What's that word? Okay, I knew Michelle was going to be the person to answer this. I knew it. I knew you were. Michelle, what do you do? How do you know all this stuff? How do you know this stuff, Michelle? Okay, they're saying it depends on the person, and if it breaks you out, then you can't. And if it does break you out, you can't. I had read that not only may break some people out, it might not be acne or pimples, but you get those little bumps, and that it may not show up for a while, but like 3 months down the road, you get like this real fine sandpapery bumps. I don't want that. I don't want that. So what do? I really don't want that. I got enough changes going on right here, guys. I don't want to sound vain. Let me talk to y'all though about something. Okay, so I need to know more about this. So Laura, we might need to talk about that. I'm concerned about that. They're saying, these are some things I read. Jojoba oil. They're saying jojoba oil will not do that. Rosehip oil was another one that I heard. Okay, yes, little milky bumps. I don't want the little milky bumps. I don't want those. Okay, jojoba oil I heard was good. Michelle, what are your thoughts on that too? Laura's saying that that's good. Argan oil. I heard argan oil was good. Great. That might be what I need to do instead. Because I do have already like a tiny little white bump and another one over here, and I had them already, probably from too much moisturizer. I don't know. So you know when you're on steroids you get moon face. It's called moon face. If you're on not low doses, but if you're on high doses, you get moon face. Definitely this week it's already changed, and I told y'all last week when I wake up, if I don't, you can see it. I know you can. I don't usually have like this little cheeky. I mean, I have high cheekbones, but I don't have like this. So it's changing, and it's full, and it's okay. And this is thicker and fuller under here. And I'm not saying this so that you guys will say, oh, you look beautiful, you look great. I'm just letting you know your face changes. Look it up. Look up moon face. People put it out there. People that are on steroids hate it. You don't like it. It just happens. It just changes happen. So it's happening. So yeah, blew my mom's face up. It just, I was hoping I was going to be able to surpass it, but you know, I guess not. But anyway, on top of that, I don't want to get all these little bumps and stuff, which this seems to be where they would be, and this seems to be where you guys. Bye, Julie. I love you too. Sounds like a geisha name. What sounds like a geisha name? Moon. Emily. Oh my gosh. Emily, you're like my mom. I can't take you anywhere. Oh my gosh, Emily's so funny. Okay, y'all all say thank you to Emily. Emily's my VA, and Emily is the one who got everything up on the website by today, just for y'all and for me, just for us. So y'all tell her thank you. She did an amazing job. We're gonna block it up, not make it so wordy, make it a little easier to get through. But for right now, she got it up there for y'all, and I'm really excited about that. So would y'all do me a huge favor? Share this video, please. Y'all are still on here with me. Y'all have really hung out and done really well today. Y'all share the video, and then also share my Facebook. Oh, let me tell you, when you go to my Facebook, let me tell you a little bit about this. Oh yeah. Yes, my face gets red. It tingles all day right here and right here. I have like a tingling, burning going on pretty much all day. Yeah, pretty flush. Yeah, all that, Nancy. When you go to my website, if you are not already a follower of mine on my website at tracysfancy.com, when you go there for the first time, you're going to get a pop-up, okay? Sorry about that. It's a business thing, okay? Let me explain something to you. When you are on Facebook or Instagram and you have a lot of followers, that's great, and I do, and I'm so blessed by that. But y'all know what? Y'all aren't mine. You're not mine. You're Facebook's. You belong to Facebook. You're not mine. I don't really have access to you. If Facebook or Instagram crash tomorrow, I have no way to find you. You have no way to find me through that. My website is mine. I own that domain. It's my website, and I pay for that. That's my ground. No one else owns that. If I can get you guys, I'm not leaving Facebook, don't worry. But if I can get you over just 1 or 2 times over to my to my website, this little pop-up comes up and it says, there you are, hi. Sign up here for my 5 favorite paintbrushes that I use. I know it's a furniture painting website, guys. So we're just adding food on there. You may not want my 5 favorite paintbrushes, but would y'all do me a favor and sign up right there? All you have to do is type in your name and type in your email, because you know what I want? Your email. I just want your email. I'm not gonna bombard you with emails. I'm not gonna send you sales pitches. I don't do that. That's not what I do. I'm building what's called an email list, and that's my business. That way, when I do write a newsletter, or if I do have a great big announcement like, hey, I've added Fancy Food Friday to my website, and I send out a newsletter, you get that newsletter. So I used to send out 1 newsletter a week. That's it. You would get 4 emails from me a month. Y'all, I don't sell my email list. I have a lot of email. I have a very, very large email list. So when I send out an email blast, it goes to a lot of people. And I would love to have y'all on that email list also. All you will get, I'm not going to give you a newsletter a week right now. I've been sick. I'm not painting furniture all week long. I don't have things to write about all week. So I'm not going to send out a weekly newsletter yet, but I will be. And when I do, that's all you'll get. Either that or a big announcement. So your pop-up will come up. If you don't want to sign up, I understand. I totally understand. But we're hanging out here every Friday, so why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? So it's job security for me. That's what it is. What if something great happens and I have something great to offer? Yeah, I could post it on Facebook, but I also can drop it right in your email inbox. So that's what those pop-ups are about. And that just gives you a little bit of business information, a little bit of background in case you didn't know that, because I know they're annoying. There's a little black X on there. You can just click the X and the pop-up goes away, and then you can go to the food section. But Tef Telsa Dalton, your family is amazingly talented. Oh, Tef, that's the name. Laura was telling me that I needed to check you out. So I don't know what that is, but I'll go back in and check that out. Thank you. My family is amazingly talented, aren't they? Everybody's like entrepreneurs. I grew up in a family of entrepreneurs. It's just a spirit, I tell you. Everyone will get the emails. Exactly, Teresa. So that's what that is. So when you go there for the first time, that little pop-up's going to come up. Just give me your name and your email address and move on. And then you shouldn't get it again. When you go back the next time, it will recognize you and you won't get that pop-up again. Okay? So I think that's it. How long have we been on? Good morning, Chrissy. Good morning, sunshine. I love seeing all of my old high school friends on here. How fun is that? How long have we been on? Someone tell me. I really need to keep a watch. I should wear a watch. I don't wear a watch. I don't wear a Fitbit. So I've never worn a watch. Do y'all wear watches? I don't even like clocks. I don't even have clocks in my house. 53 minutes. Awesome. We're always right between 45 and an hour. I don't know how people say it's too long. I love you too, and I miss seeing you, but I get to see you on Facebook. I can't believe we haven't seen it. When you come to Donna's, would you please let me know? When you go see Donna, would you please let me know? I want to join you guys out there. You're obsessed with time, Laura? I am so not obsessed with time. It stresses me out. So I've never worn a watch. My mom passed away. She always wore a watch. I had so many of her watches, and I don't even have clocks in my house. I don't. There's the microwave clock. It's not right. There's a clock, a real pretty clock in my entryway. It's not right. It's a thing. I don't know. So anyway, I'm so excited about the website. Y'all go check it out. Anyone that's left on or anyone that watches this, please share and let me know with one word in the comment. Oh man, I meant to say this at the beginning. One word in the comment if you're on board. Say either juicing or juicing and smoothies or salads or juicing and smoothies and salads or autoimmune protocol, or say one word. Tell me you're on board. Tell me what you're doing, because I know a lot of you are doing it and I want to know, and I'm keeping notes. Okay, I'm keeping list. Juicing, yes, Linda, good job. Juicing, Elaine, awesome. Yes, that is so awesome. I'm so happy. Juicing, says Tracy. Look at that, you guys. Salads, awesome, Allison. That's great. That is great. Researching, Ellen. Good word. Good word. Autoimmune protocol or salads. Chrissy, are you really doing the salads? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Autoimmune protocol, salads. Yay! Oh, dang, I'm so mad at myself. I meant to do that at the beginning. What's in my salads? You know what? I'll add that. I'll put that on. I'll put my favorite things to put in my salads. I'll put that. Eating bacon with blah, blah, blah. I'm awful. Laura, you are awful. You are. You're healthy though, right? You're healthy. You're healthy. Watching, trying to get started, said Tammy. Researching. I like the research words, you guys. I like it. Do it at the beginning and next Friday. I sure will. Plant-based and juicing, Karen. Awesome. Karen's been with us. Good to have you here today. You guys, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Guess what I'm doing tonight? I have paint on my hands still. No, I don't. I got it off. We're installing a little farmhouse nursery tonight. She's due any day. We're like rolling in with our hair on fire at the last second, installing a barnwood wall, a whole wall that's going to look like a giant barnwood door, hanging chandeliers, hanging a farmhouse light, putting up some decorations with pigs and cows, and it's going to be so cute, and it's a family affair. My husband's helping, her husband's helping, my daughter's going to be there with my little granddaughter. We are installing. That's what we're doing. It's something that we've worked on for a couple of weeks. I announced it a couple of weeks ago, and we're getting it in. She may be induced on Monday. So anyway, we're getting that up, and I'm super excited about it, and I will be sharing that on Facebook. So if anyone has any furniture questions, feel free to message me. I've gotten a couple this week, actually, from this group. People are wanting to I do phone consults. I do FaceTime consults with kitchen cabinet painting, furniture design painting. If you want to tackle a piece of furniture for the first time and you've never painted a piece of furniture and you want to mix patterns and colors like I do, but you're afraid to do it, if you send me a picture of that piece of furniture, I'll design it for you. I'll tell you what colors will work, what patterns will work, what will look good in your house. I'll give you exact products to use, and it's just a one-time consult fee, and it's an hour, and I don't know if you know that I do that, but I do, and sometimes you just need someone there to give you a little boost of confidence. So sorry about plugging myself, but I had some people message me for that this week, and I thought I need to talk about that. So I never talk about furniture while we're on here. So anyway, love all you guys. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and stay with it, stay true, stay strong, and share and encourage all of those around you to live happy and healthy. And y'all have a great weekend. Love you guys. Bye.